Okay, so today we'll learn how to write the game, how to write in the score sheet. Okay, tournament score sheet. So if you go to tournament, there you will get this kind of score sheet. Okay, first you have to write here your name if you are white. If you are black, then you have to write on this side, black side. So the other side you have to write the opponent's name. So your name and opponent's name. Then the name of the tournament, you can write like this, whatever is the name of the tournament. And then the round. Okay, so suppose this is like 9 round tournament. This is the first round, you can write first or one. If it's a third round, you have to write third or three over here in front of this round. And then the date, today's date, what is the date? Suppose 6/12/2022, whatever is the date, you can write there. And the result you have to write at the end of the game. So at the end, suppose white wins or black wins, whatever is the result. Here now in this game, black wins. So how did they write? See, you can see the result here, 0-1. Okay, that means black won. So the first, always white's score you have to write first. It can be 0 if he loses. If he wins, then it's 1. And if it's a draw, it's a half, 1/2 or 0.5. So here in this game, black wins. So that's why white got 0 point and dash and then 1. So black got 1 point. So 0-1, that means black has won the game. That you can understand. So this is how you have to write at the top, okay, of the score sheet. And then you have two columns like this. One is white side, second is black side. Okay, these are the numbers. Okay, move number 1 to move number 20, you can see here. So the first move, how to write, you can see white, whatever white plays, like white plays here e4 in this game. So if you are writing the pawns move, how do we write? Normally we write the name of the square. And how do you find that? You can see this is E and this is 4. So the name of this square normally you get by seeing like here and here. So this is the square which is called as E4. When you move a pawn, you don't have to write pawn E4. You just have to write E4, the name of the square. That's it. And that you have to write in small letters. Got it? So E4, then if black plays something like this, again the name of the square, okay, which is this square, you can see E and 5. So this is the E5 square where they connect each other or where they intersect each other. That square is called as E5, E5 and fifth rank. So E5 is the name of the square. So if black plays that, you have to write it in the black side. You can see here. So white plays E4, black plays E5. Now the next one again, let's see if white plays this move. What is this again? The name of the square again because the pawn moves. So F4 is the move and that you have to write in small letter. You can see here F small 4. Now the interesting thing is when you capture with a pawn, okay, when you capture, the pawn was on the E file. Okay, this is the E file and you capture. So whenever you capture, you write cross or X. So E cross F4, the name of this square where this pawn is going to move now or already moved is F4. So that is important square. So you have to write now the name of the file where it was before. You don't have to write the name of the square there. That means you don't have to write E5. You just write E. And then cross for the capturing. If you are capturing it, you have to write cross. Cross means you can say X. So EX and then the name of the square here F4. So when you are capturing with a pawn, you can write like this. If you would have captured on the other side, suppose I play D4 and if you capture here, you have to write E cross D4. Okay, I'm just giving you example. So E cross F4, all the letters, they are small because they are only used for the squares. So squares name we write in small letters, I told you. Yes, now here the next move is the knight F3. You can see knight F3 is written like this. Why N is capital over here? Why do you write N capital? Then Because the reason is, see, all these pieces which are behind these and these. So their name we have to write in capital letters because these are the pieces, so we can understand. And for the knight, though the spelling of the knight is K-N-I-G-H-T, K is silent in knight, and K we use for the king. So for the knight, whenever we move a knight, what do we have to write? N capital for the knight. So N capital because we moved the knight. And where did we move it? The name of this square where the knight has been moved. Okay, not from where it has come, but where it is right now. So knight F3, N capital, F3 square again small letters. Okay, let's go to the next move. Now black plays this one. And this square again, you can see the name of the square we have written in small letter G5. After that, white plays this one. So the name of this square is H4, H4. So all these squares, each and every square has a particular name: A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, like that to H1 to H8. All these names are there or to each and every square. So if you move something somewhere on that square, you have to see which square is that. Like this square is H4, where you have already moved this pawn. So H4 is the move. And then black has not captured, black played this one. So how did you write? G4. G small again and 4. Okay, this is the fourth move. Now the fifth move again we'll see. White had attack on this knight with the pawn. White moved the knight here, and here how to write it? Knight e5, n capital for the knight, e small. We have not captured anything, so only e5. Okay, if you capture, then cross e5, but here it's just e5 because knight has just moved, it has not captured anything. So knight e5, and then the next move black plays h5. He gives support to this because knight had made attack on this g4. So knight was attacking to this, and now he gives support to this. So h5, small letter again, and then the next piece, white has moved this bishop. You can see we have written B capital for the bishop. Okay, bishop, the spelling is B-I-S-H-O-P. So initial letter is B capital. We are writing B capital for that, and the name of the square is C4. So white side we have to write B C4, B capital, C small 4. And then black has given support to this F7, which was attacked by knight and bishop. He gave one more support. There was king support. Now rook H7, giving support to this. Right, there were two attacks, and now there are two supports. So R capital, H small 7, and then white plays D4. So again, D small 4,